The Harley-Davidson Knucklehead V-twin was introduced in 1936 and is probably the most coveted Harley-Davidson engine among collectors. It was powered with a 61 cubic inch engine, the first big twin which featured overhead valves, whose valve covers resembled the knuckles on a closed fist, and was in production from 1936 to 1947. It is estimated that only 41,000 knuckleheads were ever made. Within that period, United States, the largest economy in the world, suffered the Great Depression, a severe global economic downturn that affected many countries across the world. But somehow during that period, one particular knucklehead found it was in the shores of our country, the Philippines, and into the gold city of the Orient, Baguio. Baguio, coming from a small colonial outpost in the 1900s, transformed into a burgeoning cosmopolitan city in northern Luzon by the 1930s, where Westerners would dominate most of the city's primary related and recreational businesses, some of whom had liaisons with mining companies digging for the gold. That one knucklehead was said to be of the German John Muller, a Manchean prospector and later foreman of Benguet Consolidated, who owned the famous Muller Mansion along Abanao Extension Road. The knucklehead was John's weekend hobby bike, traversing the zigzag roads, called by the mountain air while savoring the scent of newly planted pine trees. Well man, time and wars passed, and the bike was left forgotten, withering away solitary in a garage in Baguio. Decades passed, and let's call it the right time, year 2022. This sleeping beauty found its handsome prince, an exquisite motorcycle enthusiast, rider, and a media personality. Kim Atienza, Kuya Kim as he is fondly called, sought the expertise of bike restorer John Gilpot Perez, and together toiled and troubled to hunt down parts and bring back to its full glory this 1940 Harley-Davidson L Knucklehead. Almost 80 years after hitting the streets, Knucklehead continues to be one of the most sought-after badass engines in Harley history. Kuya Kim's 1940 Knucklehead is currently displayed in the Harley-Davidson showroom in BGC, Shangri-la at the Fort, Taguig City. Catch a glimpse of history and be awed with the timeless beauty of this knucklehead on display in the metal.
Visit Harley-Davidson BGC now.